Hi, welcome to our cooking show for Wells County Public Library. My name is Rachel, and we are doing this month Anne of Green Gables for our book chat book. And so today we thought we would make some of the food. And so we are going to prepare plum pudding with plum sauce, because if you have read the book or watched the movies, we all know the story of Anne and how she forgets to put the cheesecloth on the plum sauce, and a mouse gets in, and she almost serves it to Reverend Allen and Mrs. Allen when they come for dinner. Ours is not going to have a mouse in it. I'm going to read the instructions, and Lana is going to make it, and she has not made it, and so we thought we'd have a little fun and see how this turns out. All right, I'm going to step off, and Lana's going to come on, and we will get started.
Okay, I am ready. I'm going to follow Rachel's instructions. Like she said, I have never made this before, so the ingredients are before me, but I have no clue what to do with them.
Okay, so Lana, you need to whisk together 2 eggs.
Alright, so I got 2 eggs here. I assume I cracked them in the bowl.
Yes. And then with that, we need to whisk in a 1/4 cup of brandy, but we can replace it with applesauce.
Okay, so one for that. Whisk it with the eggs. Move my stuff here.
Doing fantastic. Okay, now we need to add to that a Granny Smith apple that has been peeled, cored, and diced.
See, she did all the hard work for me. Adding my granny apple.
To that, we're also going to add a 1/2 cup of dried currants.
Currants, okay. Oh, she has raisins and currants, which trying to throw me off. 1/2 cup?
1/2 cup.
Okay. Oops, our water's gonna boil.
The tea's ready. You can just set it off.
There, that's for later. Okay, she said a 1/2 cup of currants. Let me get this. Make a royal mess of this.
Really? They're tiny, aren't they?
Yeah.
Have you ever
I don't think
seen a dried currant?
No, and I'm trying to think if I've ever tasted one.
Okay, taste it.
It's like a raisin.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And if I was cooking this recipe and it called for that, I would just double the raisins because I wouldn't know. Hold on, I'm
They
still.
have them at Kroger.
I have them at Kroger. Okay. I assume they're with the raisins in the raisin aisle. Okay, 1/2 cup of.
1/2 cup of currants and 1/4 cup of raisins.
Oh my gosh.
It's fruity.
1/4 cup.
It's basically a dump cake, so I don't know that it's important to be too exact, but oh, that's way more.
Oh, is this not a cup?
You went up to the 3/4 cup mark.
What did you say?
1/4.
Oh, I thought you said 1 1/4.
No.
What? A 1/4 cup, people. Not 1 1/4 cup.
1/4 cup.
1/4 cup. 1/4 cup
Yes.
of raisins. Okay, let me whisk this together. Okay, so we have apples, raisins, currants, and eggs.
Yes. And now we need to add in a 1/4 cup of chopped pecans. Or
And you
pecans,
already
which I already
have-
did. You can just dump
Okay.
it in. Yeah. I made them really small because I know you don't like nuts.
I don't like nuts, so thank you, Rachel. I like nuts in my peanut M&Ms and my Snickers, but that's about it.
To that, we're just going to keep adding. You need a 1/3 cup of brown sugar.
Okay, so I've got my brown sugar, and she said a 1/3 cup, not 1 1/3.
No, just a 1/3.
We're going to use this to
Okay.
push this out.
Pack it down.
Let's do it. Did you guys all learn that? My mom had to teach us that when it says packed brown sugar. You gotta press it down so it fills up to that line.
You
1/3
get
cup.
all the yummy brown sugar.
My girls always want to take a spoonful of brown sugar.
Now this is kind of a weird ingredient. You need a cup of breadcrumbs.
A cup of breadcrumbs.
Yes, and I think I did about 3/4 cup. So
Okay.
make sure that you get unseasoned. Don't get the Italian seasoned breadcrumbs.
Yeah, so we are using plain. Since this is a sweet dessert, you don't want Italian seasoned breadcrumbs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you said like a third, 3/4 cup.
3/4, yeah. It's just to take up all the rest of that moisture. And after that, we have 3 more things, the spices. So,
Oh, okay.
half a teaspoon of cinnamon.
So cinnamon.
And my measuring spoons are faded, so.
I was just gonna say, so I mean, I guess this is half a
Yes,
teaspoon
yes.
of cinnamon.
And a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves.
Smells good in here.
Mm-hmm.
And then nutmeg's the last thing.
Yes, a pinch of nutmeg.
Oh, just a pinch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pour just a little bit in my hand and then pinch it in there.
Nutmeg, a little goes a long way.
Get rid of that
Okay,
extra.
we're gonna mix that all together, and then put a scoop, a like healthy scoop of the batter in the ramekins.
Okay. Get some of this filling out of my whisk here. Don't want to lose any of those apples. Okay. So we're going to do a scoop now in the ramekins. These ramekins are just these little pretty dishes, and they're already buttered. Put those in there.
And after that, you just place the foil on top.
So I'm interested to know, you guys can comment on the video below, if you are a recipe follower or if you like to wing recipes and add in your own thing and measurements. Baking is hard to do that, but I know some people who like to just wing it and change up the ingredients. I am not that kind of baker. Rachel, are you a wing
No.
it type of?
No, I follow the recipe pretty closely, and then once I know it, then I might wing it a little, but no, I'm a rule follower when it comes to recipes.
I am too. I like to follow exactly what it says, and someone will be like, oh, I just added a little bit more of this. I'm like, but you don't know how it's going to turn out.
Yeah.
So, interested to know how you guys are rule followers in recipes or not. So, okay, and I need to cover these.
Yes, and put it on tight.
Tight, okay.
And then you're going to turn on a burner, and in the pot, you want to put like a trivet at the bottom and place the ramekins on top of the trivet.
And our pot only holds 4, so that's why I'm only going to be putting 4 in at a time. So we'll put this to the side and do those later. So I have my pot off to the side here. I'm going to put them in there and then fill it with hot water.
Yep, fill it with hot water. And it basically steams and boils for, it basically steams and boils for about 15 to 20 minutes in the pot. And we have one through the magic of television. And I'll come closer and show it to you. With the recipe in the link, so it comes out looking delicious, comes out of the ramekins. The recipe in the link also includes a sauce and a whipped cream that you can put on top. It is quite delicious. We will come back next Thursday with our book chat, and we will taste the things that we have made. So, plum pudding.